Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. Before we jump into the reading, just a few quick announcements. For information on how to book a personal reading with me, my website, my email, check out the description box below. Down there you will find links to any channeled songs, a little bit more information about me, and all of the legal disclaimers. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you were meant to hear these messages. With that being said, I could be picking up on past, present, or future energy. Please use your own intuition and discernment to decide for yourself where this reading falls for you in your own personal journey and timeline. If I say things like he, she, masculine, feminine, I'm talking about energy. I am not talking about gender. So apply it how it resonates for you. I am an intuitive reader and an energy reader. I don't read the cards in reverse unless I feel called to do so, or I am using a specific deck. We are using that specific deck today. So with that being said, let's jump into this. If you hear any background noise, it's my dog, my neighbors, or my automatic air freshener, but hopefully it's not that distracting. All right, you guys, let's do this. So the song that we have today is called Everything Works, and it's by Amanda, I hope I say this last name right, Secoral, but the link to that will be listed down below. I do have a few lyrics, so I'm going to read those now. The lyrics I have are, everything's always working out for me, even when it does not seem to be. All I gotta do is trust and believe that everything's always working out for me. I like it. That is a very positive way, I think, to start this reading. All right, so if you are new to my channel, welcome, boo. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for tuning in today. Thank you for your love and support, likes, comments, shares, all of that fun stuff. But if you are new here and you've never seen me use this deck, this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. I really love this deck and I highly respect it. In my personal opinion, the way this deck works for me is it's going to be straight up and honest with you. It's not going to sugarcoat anything. It's not going to tell you what you want to hear. And that's why it is the only deck that I will read in the reverse if the cards come out that way. I will also read it from the book because I don't have the book memorized. So we're going to read from it. I'm being really drawn to like the crows on the cover of the book. So that could be significant for somebody here. All right, let's do this. So these readings, for those who are new, they're for you, the viewer. Whenever you come across this, whoever you are, however you resonate. It's just like, you know, kind of like an energy check-in, I guess. So apply how it resonates for you. Don't make the story fit if it doesn't. I'm not sure if I already said that, but please don't do that. All right, let's do this. Let's get a card for the viewer, please. I feel like that was too many. We're going to reshuffle because I feel like that was too many and I feel like it hit my thumb and that's why those came out. This is a very big deck for me, so sometimes my fingers get in the way. And I'm obviously not going to take it if I feel like the shuffle was not correct. All right, let's do this again. Let's get just one card, please, for the viewer. What do we need to know? All right, fine, we'll do two. We shall take two. So we have, I think this is the Ace of Earth, which would be the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have, I believe this is the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords. Interesting. Okay. I'm really strongly getting a sense of like divine timing here. Maybe this has something to do with some sort of like seed that somebody has planted, like a manifestation. Maybe it's taken some time to like come to fruition. Somebody here might do something with like, I don't know, like science, maybe like astrophysics. That's going to be very specific here. Somebody might be like an engineer or do something with like gears too, or programming maybe. All right, so let's start off here with the Ace of Earth. Okay. So, the Ace of Earth. Keywords: new beginnings, goals, motivation, desire, preparations, opportunity, education, security, potential reward, potential consequences. Key phrases: practicality and pragmatism, starting anew, new financial or career opportunity, reward versus consequence, making preparations, planning for the future, material gain, a desire for security. When the Ace of Earth appears in your reading, it represents a time of change and new beginnings on the career and home front. This change is driven by a desire for financial security and independence for yourself or for those for whom you are responsible. It is time to make preparations and plans for the future so that you are not challenged or placed under stress by the changes that are coming. What do you want to do with your life? What career path will allow you to both meet your responsibilities and be fulfilled? Are you more interested in financial reward than seeking a vocation or career that will stimulate you and make you happy? It is time for you to think of the outcome you desire. Do you need to further your education and qualifications to create more financially rewarding opportunities? A new beginning founded in practicality and pragmatism. This is the energy of the Ace of Earth. It is time to be grounded in your approach and seek tangible outcomes that meet your desires. Determine your weaknesses and strengths, weigh your responsibilities, and then decide whether or not they fit with your goals and objectives. Also, be sure to consider the impact your decision will have on those around you. Be certain of your motivation. If you desire a safe and secure environment that is free of financial stress, then now is the time to consider building solid foundations. So I'm kind of feeling like for some, maybe you're going back to school or considering going back to school or starting a new career path. Maybe this is something that you've been thinking about with the Four of Swords here, or the Four of Air. So let's read on the Four of Air. 196. All right. The Four of Air. Keywords: structure, routine, order, patterns, discipline, organization, understanding, and productivity. Key phrases: order your environment, banish clutter, clean house, create structure in your day, follow a routine, keep a time budget. If you truly want something, you will make time for it. Limit distraction and time wasters. Weed out bad habits. Remove negative influences. The Four of Air symbolizes the importance of ordering your environment and giving your day structure, especially if you have specific goals or projects you wish to perform and complete. Routines are our daily habits, the things that we do on a daily basis, given structure and order. Following our routine moves us from one part of our day to the next. Having a routine can provide us with a level of security born of consistency. By establishing order in our environment, we also add to that sense of security. When everything has its place, we can be confident that it will be there when we need it. We won't waste hours of our day looking for something that has been lost in the clutter and mess that we often surround ourselves with. A cluttered and chaotic environment can give rise to a cluttered and disorganized mind, a mind that is unable to follow a routine that is conducive to productivity. The Four of Air suggests establishing order in your life by removing the clutter. Establish a pattern of regular cleaning. Put things back where they belong after use so they will be there the next time you need them. Keep your paperwork in order. Even make a place in your life for the unexpected and unanticipated. That way, even chaos does not have too much of an impact on your peace of mind or prevent you from doing what needs to be done. Does your routine make space for your goals and projects? When we want to make real headway, it helps us if our daily routine includes a suitable amount of time set aside to work on those things that are truly important to us. If you want to complete a project, Working in an ordered and routine manner will help you progress by establishing a pattern of consistency that will result in a successful and timely completion. If you feel that you have no time, then the Four of Air represents an opportunity to sit down and look at your routine to see if there is time to be found that is currently spent on unnecessary tasks. Making time for yourself to relax is one thing. Spending 5 hours on the internet chatting on social media or playing computer games is another. Wouldn't some of that time be better spent working to meet your goals? Alternatively, do you spend hours playing computer games or reading books instead of writing that epic fantasy adventure because it takes your attention away from doubts, insecurities, and fears that you might have regarding your aspirations and goals? If so, the Four of Air suggests that it is time to look at why you are behaving in a way that sabotages your productivity and creativity. Patterns of behavior we are often habituated when they offer a psychological or emotional reward. Most of the time, they do not become an issue of concern, but if they become habituated, they can often have the same effect on our lives as drugs or alcohol addiction. They provide a pleasure response, and so we repeat them in order to get another hit. Are you seeking a pleasure hit for all the wrong reasons? Does socializing on the internet generate that pleasure hit by giving you social connection? Does playing computer games generate that pleasure hit by allowing you to escape reality for a time? Establish new productive and creative patterns, and you may get the same pleasure hit when you succeed at your objectives. This card appears in your reading to let you know that now is a perfect time to establish new patterns and habits and to look closely at those that have already been established and decide whether they are of benefit or whether they hinder. Scrutinizing your habits, both good and bad, will also increase your understanding of yourself. Sit down and write a list of how you spend your time. Look for those elements that eat into time that could be better spent elsewhere. Don't cut them out completely, because if you do so, any change to your routine is likely to become unsustainable. Instead, budget your time like you would your finances. Allocate time for wasting time, but do so in a manner that allows you to stick to your time budget and get things done. To be creative and productive and to reach your goals requires both a structured day and the discipline to commit to your routine. It also requires a willingness to create an environment that supports your ventures. By establishing a healthy routine that takes time for both relaxing and creating, you will create an environment that is conducive to both. By making it a positive environment also, you increase your chances of success. Remember, if you truly want something, you will make time for it. I think that for most of you here, that you might have some sort of a goal that maybe you feel like you don't have enough time for, or maybe you've been thinking about how you could progress towards it. Maybe it has something to do with, like I said, like a new career path or a new job opportunity. Somebody may even be thinking about going to school, like you have to structure your time and your routines when you go back to school, especially maybe somebody's starting school for the first time. Maybe it's not necessarily going back to school. All right, let's get an animal oracle for y'all. We have Peacock, Vibrancy. You are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Very nice. I was also getting to, when we were reading the Dreams of Gaia cards, something about like documents. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody has like a bunch of like documents that they like are thinking about like organizing, or maybe getting like a file cabinet or something like that. It could have something to do with like documents or like paperwork in general. Maybe it has to do with like a business. What should we do next? We haven't used this deck in a while, and I think I may have forgotten the name of it. Something Intuition. But let's get one of these. I think it's Awaken Intuition is what the name of the deck is. So we have the number 42, anchor into your energy. Come home to yourself instead of focusing on others, tasks to be completed, or the external world. Stop riding every wave and drop anchor by doing an activity you love or spending quality self-care time alone. Center yourself to feel more powerful, calm, and confident. Your intuition will stabilize then. All right, what should we do? Let's do a divine door. Let's get like a couple of these. That'll do. Oh, look, we have intuition. Simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way it feels. And then we have begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. Pass this card on. And then, oh, we have two over here. Okay. So the first one we have is Three-Eyed Raven. Interesting, because I was being drawn to the ravens on the Dreams of Gaia, the book. So that could be significant here. Somebody could definitely have a pull to Odin. Three-Eyed Raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. So somebody here might be getting like some sort of unexpected message, or a message from somebody they weren't expecting to get a message from. Interesting. And then last we have a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. I was just getting that old school soap opera. My mom used to watch it. Days of Our Lives. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. I never really understood the significance of that until I grew up. All right, let's do light workers, and then we'll do get some angel numbers. So the first one we have is the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And then we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oops. All right. Now some angel numbers. So the first one we have is 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Yes, it will. But first, it will piss you off. 1818, willpower, achievements, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming. You're destined for greatness. Interesting. I wonder if that's the unexpected message that we got earlier. Then we have 1331. Good fortune. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. I mean, seriously, that's like 2 or 3 now that we've gotten about a message coming in that will be in your favor. So apply how it resonates, y'all. All right, we have 2 decks of messages from the universe. So we're going to start off with this one, a note from the universe, because we haven't used this in a while. That's a lot, but all right. And then we'll go to the one that we use often, messages from the universe. All right, so the first one we have here is, there are those scattered on every continent who are so compassionate and wise and loving. that the depth of their character completely escapes those who are still relatively new to time and space. How do you deal with that? Incognito, the universe. It's just as well you'd bore the paparazzi fast enough. Next we have, I just met with someone very, very fond of you. Actually, everyone here is very, very fond of you. Anyway, this friend said to tell you that just because most people are looking for what they think they don't have, doesn't mean they don't have it. She also said you still look fab and black. Weird, huh? I mean, the first part, the universe. Alright, we have me, concerned. Let's see, at the moment you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Whenever the going has gotten tough, you've always bounced back even higher than you were before. And somehow, you keep getting better looking. But you are a dear for thinking of me. Mwah, the universe. Just kidding about somehow. I know exactly how. You've got my genes. Whatever your problem or challenge may be, laugh at it. Laugh long and hard. Because you are forever, and it is temporary. Love you, the universe. There ain't no pain or vice that you won't prevail over and be more for. You're the kind of person who saves so much time every month with wise decisions, creative thoughts, and simple kindness that even if you were anyone else, you'd toot your own horn, take the next week off, and stop feeling guilty for not doing more. Really, the universe. Yes, simple kindness saves time. It also extends lives, loudens laughter, and compounds interest. And yes, loudens is a word now. And then last we have, isn't it cool how when your thoughts become things and your dreams start coming true, they invariably bring along with them total unexpected, life-changing manifestations that just blow your mind? Say yes, the universe. Just my way of doing a little extra. Those are beautiful messages. I love those. All right, let's get some messages from the universe. Some more. All right. We have bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. Beautiful. All right, and then last but not least, a Soul's Truth Oracle. I'm going to take this time to say thank you all very much for hanging out here with me. I really hope these messages were helpful. They brought you some confirmation and clarity if that is what you were looking for. If you're just here hanging out, then I hope that the video was entertaining. And like I said, thank you for just taking the time out of your day to tune into this reading. All right, let's do this. So this one says, name all the things you love. Ooh, I like this. Are you one of them? Are you? Are you one of the things that you love? You should be. Today's mantra. I give myself all the love and attention I need. I love this. I love this. This made me want to do a happy dance. That was a great way to end this reading, y'all. For real. Like, if you feel called to, please go check out the song in the description box below. I really think that if this reading resonated for you, you're going to love that song. But anyway, thank you so much again for tuning in, for your likes, your subscribes, comments, shares, all of that stuff. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was that you were watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.